I was in denial in the beginning. I knew I had some symptoms, but didn't know what it was. And one day at work, I just like passed out almost. And I was foolish enough to get off work, get in my truck, and drive to the hospital. My doctor at that time was Dr. Holyfield, and he came and said, you have a sugar level of about 600 and something. He said, you should be in a coma. I didn't know what he was talking about at the time. He says, you're diabetic. At the time, I was 252 pounds. My doctor, McNeil, came in and told me one day, he says, I know this is going to bother you, it's going to hurt you and your family, but your kidneys is non-functioning. I want to enjoy some of the things that I dreamed about doing. And I knew being on dialysis was making that time short.
We saw him initially in our evaluation clinic in Roseville, which covers patients in the whole Sacramento area. So we have over a dozen outreach clinics, and the goal of those is multifold. First is to provide for education to our local patients about their options, mainly talking about transplant.
And then I found out that I had prostate cancer. And I said, you gotta be kidding me. He says, no, I'm going through the surgery. Got to take it out of me. And the next thing I know, you're on the list. You're the live list. All I could do was cry, because I waited so long to get on it.
I think some transplant programs might not have accepted him as a potential recipient because he was a little bit older and he had some pretty bad heart disease. Though we realized that his heart disease had improved a little bit by the time of transplant, and we expected that good kidney function would make it better still.
I got called at 4 something in the morning. The wife answered the phone and she says, this is an 800 number. Why 800 number calling me at 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning? She hung up. The call came right back. I said, give the phone to me, let me answer it. I answered the phone, and the lady on the other end says, John D. Roberts? I said, yes, ma'am. She said, I'm offering you a kidney. I've never jumped up out of the bed that fast. I jumped up and got on the side of the bed, and I said, yes, I'll take it.
Because although he was on dialysis for a long time, he wasn't on our waiting list for that long. He really got lucky and got a fantastic kidney offer. Because of the timing, I think we shook him up a little bit.
In my briefing when I first got here with the family, they advised me what to expect, what was the danger zones. I really didn't care because I had heard so much about this clinic prior to coming here that I knew I was in good hands.
But the CPMC has had strong outcomes after kidney transplant for a long time. Over the years, on multiple occasions, we've ranked of the top in the country with respect to both short and long-term successes. The literature says that within the first 6 to 12 months, he'll even start realizing an improvement in the quantity of life, his life expectancy. And I think he's feeling all these things already.
I feel great. I can't describe it sometimes. I changed from being on dialysis to having a kidney. Unbelievable. I feel like I'm 50 years old, and I know I'm 66. I just feel like I have the energy to do a lot, So I still say I'm lucky to have a kidney.